Hi, welcome to the weekly vibe. It is Sunday, March 10th, and we are taking a look at the energies, vibrations, and the frequencies that will be coming at us this week. And of course, we're coming out of a very intense, energetic week. Last week, I feel like in the last couple days, things have really settled down, and I know that the Schumann resonance was doing some really crazy stuff last week, really spiking. And the thing about the Schumann resonance is, in ancient Chinese tradition, of course, you have the yin and the yang. And the yang reflects the from above, and the yin reflects from below. So corresponding that to the Schumann resonance, and then the planetary geomagnetic energy. The geomagnetic energy, which comes from internally in the planet, is the yin, and the Schumann resonance is reflective of the yang, what's coming at the planet. So when you have either one of these out of balance, they've done studies, and it shows that you have emotional and physical response to this. You can get physically sick, there's emotional upset, strain, migraine headaches, whatever comes up, comes up. So just be aware that that's what's been going on in these last couple of weeks. Be aware of energies that might want to take advantage of us having been in a bit of a down cycle, or needing to be in an inward cycle, because we're all experiencing physical or emotional symptoms. I don't know anybody that isn't. I really and truly don't. You're being triggered and you're processing. So again, it can be manifesting in physical symptoms, and it can be manifesting in emotional symptoms, or issues coming up in life, getting triggered, which ultimately becomes the emotional reactive body going on. And things did settle down here later in the week, and you can feel a real shift in the energy coming into the weekend. Things have been much, much calmer, and I believe the Schumann has been calm over the last couple of days. But I don't feel like this is necessarily, I think this is just a bit of a breather. I feel like we're going to continue to really move energy in this week. And what it's about right now is having what's been stirred up is about releasing the old. See what's come up for you. See what's been brought up. See how your bodies, your emotional body, your mental body, your physical body, your spiritual body, how are your bodies reacting? And what can you release? What can you just really lean into and release? And where are you really moving ahead? Because this energy also is here to help propel us forward on our journey. Things that we've been working on for the last 6 months. You might begin to see some breakthroughs in the coming weeks on what you've been building, what you've been processing, what you've been working on releasing, and what you're wanting to move into. So it's a very intense and exciting time. And what's coming in for this week is the importance of self-care, B, awareness of you as an individual, what is true for you, what is not true for you, and then at the same time, interconnectedness and connecting with your tribe, connecting with your community on whatever level. And even though we're all individuals, we're all on our own journeys, we all each have our own unique perspective, our own unique journey, that interconnectedness and that sense of community and support is important for all of us to feel safe, and to feel protected, to feel comforted is kind of, so it's important. And it's important to be accepting of other people and their differences, and being supportive of them as much as it is for you feeling the support. So it's about really, really interconnecting with others in your community, others that think like you, and even being willing to connect with those that don't think like you. And I've got the Osho Zen cards for us in this week. So as we move into energetically, what I'm feeling is release, self-care, and again, amping up of your personal journey, things that you've been working on individually, things that you've been trying to put into place. I see this month being significant with regards to all that, and especially I feel like in this coming week. So let's look at, with the Osho Zen, we'll use again this week, see what advice they might have for us. So the first card that we're pulling from the Osho Zen, postponement, which I feel like this is the energy. The first card to come out is energy that we're putting behind us. Again, this to me speaks to, we've been, if you see in this picture, looking towards the future, and the individual in the sort of present is in the gray, and there's no color, and he's looking ahead and feeling held back from where he's trying to go. And this is coming out first. This is, to me, the past card. So I feel like what you felt like is not been coming into fruition, that's going to change. And that's to be ready and to be aware that you have the energy and the momentum behind you right now to really bring that stuff forward. But it's a personal choice for you. You have to make the choice to use the energy and be productive with the energy, or you're going to get caught up in the triggers and the mind loops, which can happen in all this. So the second card to come out is the success card, which I love, of course, because it's telling me that what I'm saying is correct, that we are going to be propelled forward. We are going to have success in what we've been trying to accomplish. And again, I feel like this extends further, but within this week, look for the little successes, look for the little wins, and really feel gratitude and celebrate those when they do happen. And in the third, of course, the intensity card comes up. So, I think later in the week we start moving into this. Intensity card kind of matches my picture back there, doesn't it? As we get into later in the week, we have a pickup in the energy again. So now you know what's going on. You know what's happening with the Schumann. You know what's happening with the energies on the planet. You know we're in a Mercury retrograde. Okay? So you have the knowledge. So when these things come in and come at you, or you see something and feel triggered, or you're processing something, make note of it and use it. Use the energy. Lean into it. Lean into the triggers. See what you can learn from them. This is what's going to really help you with your forward momentum. Don't let yourself get caught up in the intensity. Use the intensity for yourself. Use it for your own advancement and your own personal growth. Because ultimately, this is, like I said, this is a journey. It's your journey. It's about you. Why you're here on this planet is to have these experiences and grow from these experiences and grow the soul. Grow the cellular memory. Make the imprint on the energies of creation. I mean, that's your job, and that's it. Period. The end. That's your purpose. So you can make it as big and as beautiful and as exciting as you want. You make it what it is. It's your journey, and once we accept that personal responsibility, life becomes a different thing, and inner peace becomes a much easier place to move into and attain, even in all of this intensity. So that, my friends, is the energy for this week, and it's another big week. I guess they're all big weeks lately, but I do have, in the beginning here, we're putting behind this, the postponement. We're putting this in the past. This is where we're at right now. We're looking at the things that have been holding us back. We're letting go of them, and we're going to have success with that. We're going to see that Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, in midweek. And so look for the little successes and be ready for the intensity. The intensity to things to amp back up, and use it. Use it for your own personal growth and your own development. And I will be talking to you all next week. Make it a really good one.